Johnny Depp's return as Jack Sparrow to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise won't be happening anytime soon. A representative for the actor has denied a recent report that claimed Depp would be reprising his role thanks to a $301 million deal with Disney. This bold decision is to have said angered his ex-wife Amber Heard, who in the past said that Depp is selfish and only cares about himself. The fact that the Oscar nominee has turned down probably the biggest deal of his career paints a picture of a decent man, a man who chooses dignity over money. So why has Depp refused the hefty paycheck? And what exactly are Amber's thoughts on his move? Let's find out. Johnny Depp will not be returning as Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, despite a recent report that the actor was being offered $301 million deal to do just that. Depp's spokesperson, however, debunked the rumor, telling NBC News this is made up. Speculation began to swirl after a June 7th piece from an Australian news outlet went viral. In that report, a source said, Disney are very interested in patching up the relationship with Johnny Depp. They're very hopeful that Johnny will forgive them and return as his iconic character. This reporting blatantly contradicted Depp's own statement about returning to Pirates during his defamation trial against ex-wife Amber Heard. If Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film? Asked Amber's defense attorney Ben Rottenborn during the trial. That is true, Depp replied. Despite Depp's denial, the Jack Sparrow mythos is very much alive amongst a group of passionate fans. One petition requesting that Depp rejoin the Pirates universe has gathered more than 800,000 signatures, and the actor himself impersonated his character outside of the Virginia courthouse for onlookers. Even the GOP's House Judiciary bizarrely tweeted a gif of Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean from its official account, moments after the verdict was announced largely in his favor. The latest news came as a shocker to Amber Heard, who on the contrary is hoping to solicit around $10 million she was ordered to pay Depp. If she were in Depp's shoes, she definitely would have taken the deal with both hands. Amber said that Depp is selfish and mean, but according to sources to the actress, it is the Aquaman star who has been in the past described as a mean person. Tesla billionaire Elon Musk is reported to have broken up with the Texas-born actress because of her terrible traits. Immediately after their breakup, a source close to the tech tycoon revealed some damning information, saying he ended it a week ago. He'd be certain that things about her behavior that didn't sit well with him. Amber can be very manipulative and selfish. Elon's back in Los Angeles while she's licking her wounds in Australia. And now with the recent decision that Depp has made about his much anticipated return to the Pirates franchise, Amber's face will be clogged with shame. Depp, who starred as Captain Jack Sparrow in all 5 previous pirate films, testified that Disney dropped him from Pirate 6 amidst the abuse allegations from his ex-wife. 2 years had gone by of constant worldwide talk about me being this wife-beater, Depp said in court, referring to Amber's initial restraining order against him in 2016. So I'm sure that Disney was trying to cut ties to be safe. The hashtag #MeToo movement was in full swing at that point. In 2020, Depp exited the Fantastic Beasts franchise at the request of Warner Brothers, although he still received his full salary for the 3rd film. Since the trial's conclusion, there has been rampant speculation about what will happen to Depp's and Amber's careers. Unverified reports regarding Amber's role in the upcoming Aquaman sequel, which she testified had been very pared down, persist. In early June, an unnamed former Disney executive told People magazine, I absolutely believe post-verdict that Pirates is prime for rebooting with Johnny as Captain Jack back on board, adding, there is just too much potential box office treasure for a beloved character deeply embedded in the Disney culture. Back in May, Pirates producer Jerry Bruckheimer, who is developing 2 new scripts for the franchise, one with Margot Robbie, told the Sunday Times that there were no plans to work with Depp. Not at this point, he said. The future is yet to be decided. The Oscar nominee will retain his voice role as Johnny Puff in the web series Puffin's Impossible and has been cast as King Louis XV in the French-language film Jean du Barry, which is set to begin shooting this summer. This marks Depp's first feature role since 2020's Minamata, the release of which was shelved for about a year. As for more splashy projects, Depp's visibility remains in question. I don't think he immediately goes back on the Harry Potter franchise or goes immediately back onto Pirates of the Caribbean, a development executive who has worked on several Depp projects told Vanity Fair post-verdict. Still, the jury and the public seem to be on his side, so it's less controversial than many of these other celebrities who've been guilty of #MeToo accusations because he did win the case largely. That, however, remains his own opinion, and he is entitled to it. What is yours? Let us know in the comments below. In our upcoming videos, we'll be bringing you more of such amazing content, so be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't get to miss any of them.